The first few weeks of pregnancy can be a roller coaster ride of emotions, as you try to wrap your head around the fact that you're growing a tiny human inside you. In this video, we will be discussing everything you need to know about the fourth week of pregnancy. Thank you so much for tuning into our videos. We notice that only 2.1% of our audience is currently subscribed to our channel. If you're enjoying our videos and find them helpful, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It only takes a few seconds, and it means the world to us. Pregnancy test in fourth week of pregnancy. By the fourth week of pregnancy, a pregnancy test can usually detect the presence of the hormone human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, in your urine. This hormone is produced by the placenta after a fertilized egg has implanted in the uterus, and it is what most pregnancy tests detect. There are two types of pregnancy tests: urine tests and blood tests. Urine tests are typically the most commonly used, as they are affordable and easy to use. Home pregnancy tests are very accurate when used correctly, but it's important to follow the instructions carefully and take the test at the appropriate time. Some tests may be more sensitive than others and may be able to detect pregnancy earlier than others. It's important to choose a high-quality test and wait until you have missed your period or are a few days late before taking the test for the most accurate results. If you have a positive pregnancy test result, it's important to contact your healthcare provider to confirm the pregnancy and begin prenatal care. Pregnancy test with irregular periods. If you have irregular periods, it can be more difficult to determine when you are pregnant. In some cases, you may not even realize you are pregnant until several weeks or even months into your pregnancy. However, if you suspect that you may be pregnant in the fourth week of pregnancy, there are several options for taking a pregnancy test. Home pregnancy test. Home pregnancy tests can be purchased at most drugstores and are designed to detect the presence of human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, a hormone produced by the placenta after implantation. It's important to follow the instructions on the test carefully and wait until after your missed period to take the test for the most accurate results. Blood test. A blood test can also detect the presence of HCG in your bloodstream, even before a home pregnancy test. Your healthcare provider can order a blood test to confirm pregnancy. Ultrasound. An ultrasound can also be used to confirm pregnancy and estimate the gestational age of your fetus. However, it may not be performed until later in pregnancy. If you have irregular periods and suspect you may be pregnant in the fourth week of pregnancy, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider. Signs and symptoms of 4-week pregnancy. Here are some of the most common signs and symptoms of a 4-week pregnancy. Missed period. One of the earliest and most noticeable signs of pregnancy is a missed period. If you have a regular menstrual cycle and have missed your period, it could be a sign that you are pregnant. Nausea and vomiting. Some women experience morning sickness or nausea and vomiting during the first few weeks of pregnancy. This can occur at any time of day and may be triggered by certain smells or foods. Breast changes. Your breasts may feel tender, swollen, or sore. Your nipples may also become more sensitive or darker in color. Fatigue. Pregnancy can cause fatigue and exhaustion, especially during the first trimester. You may feel more tired than usual and need to rest more often. Cramping and spotting. Mild cramping and spotting can occur during early pregnancy as the embryo implants in the uterus. However, if you experience heavy bleeding or severe cramping, it's important to contact your healthcare provider right away. Mood changes. Hormonal changes during pregnancy can cause mood swings, irritability, or anxiety. Increased urination. As your uterus expands, it can put pressure on your bladder, causing you to need to urinate more frequently. It's important to note that not all women will experience all of these symptoms, and some may not experience any symptoms at all during the first few weeks of pregnancy. Baby development in fourth week of pregnancy. During the fourth week of pregnancy, your baby is still in the very early stages of development. Here are some of the key developments that occur during the fourth week of pregnancy. Implantation. By the end of the fourth week of pregnancy, the fertilized egg has implanted in the lining of the uterus. This is a critical stage of development, as it allows the embryo to receive nutrients and oxygen from the mother's bloodstream. Formation of the placenta. As the embryo implants in the uterus, it begins to produce the hormone human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, which triggers the formation of the placenta. The placenta is responsible for providing oxygen and nutrients to the developing embryo and removing waste products. Development of the neural tube. The neural tube, which will eventually become the brain and spinal cord, begins to form during the fourth week of pregnancy. It's important to get enough folic acid during this time, as it can help prevent neural tube defects. Formation of the yolk sac. The yolk sac, which provides nourishment to the developing embryo until the placenta is fully formed, begins to develop during the fourth week of pregnancy. Beginning of organ development. Although the major organs have not yet formed, the beginnings of the digestive and respiratory systems begin to form during the fourth week of pregnancy. It's important to remember that every pregnancy is unique, and development can vary from baby to baby. Additionally, some factors, such as maternal health, nutrition, and exposure to toxins, can affect the development of the embryo. It's important to receive prenatal care and follow a healthy lifestyle to support the growth and development of your baby. Subscribing to our channel is the best way to stay up to date on our latest content and receive notifications when new videos are posted.